All right, everybody. All right. Welcome back to my Hollow Knight Silksong walkthrough. This is part 8. We're going to continue on from Belhart, and we're going to move on and hopefully get into Act 2. I'm not sure if we're going to get into Act 2 in this video or the next, but we'll be very, very close. And then we'll be doing some backtracking after that to complete some things, going to Center's Road, stuff like that. But I just want to thank everybody for watching, and also let everybody know that I got my audio issues fixed finally. So there shouldn't be any issues with audio and echoing or anything like that. And it's going to be a good day, and I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday, because we're recording this not the day before Thanksgiving, but 2 days before Thanksgiving. And also pick up some games for Black Friday. One game I highly recommend is Kazan, the First Berserker. That is actually my game of the year this year. I love that game. So, jumping into where we left off. Let's see. All right, so we are 4 hours and 22 minutes in. We are in Belhart. All right. All right, so always want to make sure that we're exhausting this guy's dialogue, because some of these guys have quests that are tied to their dialogue, like this guy. Eventually, we will get a house, and that is one of the requirements that we need in Act 3, and that's something that I didn't do. I just kind of skipped him for one of my playthroughs, and then I had to keep going back and talking to him, and I got more quests and things like that. And so, yeah, so we want to just exhaust our dialogue. We also want to go ahead and, this is what I mean. That's why we want to talk to Pavo, because he'll give us this. Restoration. So we will... I will not do that now. Let's see, did we get the simple key? No, we did not. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to rest here. We are going to, let's see, change this out, and we will fill out a memory locket. We want to use our memory lockets whenever we get them, because the main reason, switch back to the Wanderer's Crest, but the main reason is because we're going to go to a place, and we're going to hopefully get an upgrade. We can go there now. Might as well. You know, let's go ahead, and we're going to do some stuff. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup before we move on to the next area. Let's see. I believe we already got the map. Yeah, we got the map to Wormways. And so we're going to make our way to Wormways. But first we are going to open up let's see. Yeah, we're going to open up some places. Okay, first, let's go over here. Talk to the shop owner. And we're going to pick up the simple key. We're going to go ahead and use this. Now, if you didn't have enough beads, do that farming spot that I showed you at Greymore. Where you just rest at the house, and then you can kill those 3 enemies, run back to the house, and repeat until you get that 500. All right, we're going to head down. Go through here, And we're gonna go to a place called Weavenest Atla. Just gonna head over to the right. And this is the first time we can kind of open up the needle end. So this place is pretty cool. First we have to turn on. Hit those. All right. Now we got it working. Let's see. I think there's a way to open up some more. Through here. Pick up this right here. Here's the map. So now we can look at where we are. That's good. All right, and now we can warp down, just stand on this, and boom. All right, head to the right part. Open that. Open that. Yes.
Benny Frank.
All right, you just want to talk to Ava.
Benny Frank. Yanara.
A simple word to attempt description of something so profound. Alright, click allow insight, and this is going to get us our first upgrade from her. She gives us very good upgrades. Some of the best upgrades that you will get in this game. And another crest that we will be upgrading as well is the Hunter Crest, so don't worry. But I highly recommend using the Hunter Crest, just I don't like the Pogo. But the Hunter Crest is fantastic. Especially when you level it up, because it kind of does more damage the more you use it, as long as you don't get hit. And now we can talk to her again. And now I believe we get the Vesta Crest. Yes. Okay, yep, and that's what she says. If, basically you need more memory lockets and crests, in order to speak back to her. Okay, where do we want to go? Let's jump up here. And there's a couple places that we can go. Let's go up here. Before we go in there, I just want to go up here. The Rune Harp. Okay, cool. I believe we can sell that. Yeah, we can sell that. All right, go down here. Be careful, avoid those like the plague. All right, we're gonna do some pogoing. And mind you, we have the, right now, you have the Hunter Crest. So you're gonna have the Hunter Crest pogo. So that dash right there, that's what you have to work with. So remember, get very close. I can do this with the Hunter Crest. It's just harder. What the heck? Normally I get this on my first try. Whoa. Okay, that's all right. And there we go. Hunter Mask. There's two. All right, and now we can leave. See, this place was wonderful. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here. That is very important. We'll go up there eventually. That'll give us this thing that we need to get to in order to get to Act 3. But for now... Oh my god. I tried to kill him because I wanted that, that whatchamacallit, but it's alright. I wanted it in my compendium. But it's okay, because there's going to be more opportunities to kill those guys. And anyways, we can just go back because we're not far from him. And we can just get our stuff back and not really worry about him. Alright, now touch that. Now we have a spool fragment. I told you this place was wonderful. Alright, so now there's the bottom guy. There we go, got him. Alright, just wanted that guy for the compendium. Now we can go back out. You know what? I'm just gonna touch this bottom bench right here. There's a secret path that you can go to that's under here. That's under there, but I don't want to go there just yet. Because we're gonna be coming back here a lot. So don't worry. We will be back. But we will go back to our Wanderer's Crest, and now I'm going to take off that compass, and I'm going to put the compass... Oops, no. I want to put the compass there, because that's what we're going to be using. Now, this Dead Bugs purse that we got, this is actually a pretty good tool if you wanted to use it. If you're dying a lot, put this on, because it'll give you 50% of your... of the beads that you lost. So instead of losing 200 beads, you've only lost 100 beads. And yeah, so if you're dying a lot, it'll save you from losing all of your beads. Oh wait, and then I'm just gonna put this on. Might as well. There's other tools we're gonna equip and all that, and then we can upgrade our Vesta Crest one more time to get a blue, which we can put something on, and we're gonna get a lot of good tools. So don't worry, there's not really a tool I can recommend. I would put the curve claw on or just use the straight pins. These flea brews, they're okay. Alright, so now we are just going to go ahead and we are going to leave. I'm so glad you can run, but the run is just so slow. And now we're gonna break the bridge that we built. No more bridge. Oh well. I'm just gonna rest here for no reason, just because it's right next to a save spot, or a warp spot, or fast travel spot, I should say. Alright, now we're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna go to... Actually, no. Before we do that, we are gonna go to use our first simple key. No. You want to use our simple... Nope, I know what we want to use our first simple key for. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wait on that. So let's go ahead. We'll move on. Because there's something that we want before we go there and do that. And the thing that we can get there is not that great. I personally don't use it ever. It's not as great as it was in Hollow Knight. He gives you those blue hearts, and in Hollow Knight, the regular Hollow Knight, we're going to go to Farfields. But in the regular Hollow Knight, the first one, you get these blue hearts. And it's life, basically, that you get. Wait, do we have a... Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that too. but you have these blue hearts that you can get in the first one, and they give you 3. But with this tool that you can get only 1, but you can use it multiple times to get 3. And eventually you can make it better, but I don't know, there's not really... I'm not so much a fan of it, but I can show you why it's good at times. Wait. I'm just going the backwards way. But we just want to go to the right, all the way to the right. Keep going right. Keep going right. Oops. Oh. Kill him. I'm only killing the guys that will give me speed. Wait. Do I have the... Yeah, alright. Always want to have this equipped because shard pendant, good. And don't worry, we will go up above. There's a thing that we can get up above, but we can't use it until we get a specific tool. Or a specific upgrade that will help us to get up there and will help us to reach a lot more things. Alright, rest at this bench, because now we want to take that off, equip this right here. Alright, and now we're going to use it, pop it, and run. Alright, now we got the Silk Speed Anklets. This will make our running much faster. So now we can just run through places. And what will we take off? You know what? I'm going to take off the weighted belt, and we're going to put this on. And now we're going to do the same thing once again. We're going to start over here. Pop this with the running and the vest crest. And that opens up that. Let's see, is it over here? Alright, another rune harp. Alright, now we can go out. And now you see how fast we can run? So I'm just going to keep that equipped. I'm going to take off that. You know, I'm going to take this off too, because I don't really want that. We're going to put the curve claw on, and we're going to put the warding bell on. Eventually, we will make this good, and we will use this, because with this crest specifically, it's very good. But now we can run very fast. You don't have to use this. You can use whatever you like, but I personally like running very fast. Oh my god. Alright, we're just gonna keep heading out. Alright, we want to make it back to this place right here. And we're going to fast travel back to Bellheart, turn in those harps that we just got. So now we probably won't have a problem of doing that. We'll go ahead, go into here. Speak to this creature right here. Don't know if it's a her or not. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's good. Oh, wait. Let's do one last thing, because I think we need to talk to him again.
Megina Fora.
Bonva.
That's fine.
Halama. Oralo.
Wenera.
Welianis. Oralo.
Fadastama.
Okay. And don't worry, we will get plenty of oil. I know where both oils are, how to get them, so... we do need to do this, so we'll just do restoration, because we have the funds to do it. And might as well do this now, because there are chances that you will die in the next area that we move on to. Okay, so let me just make sure. Oh no, we're gonna do the craw bug clearing. Want to kill that guy.
Oh boy, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. There's a memory locket up there, but we can't get it yet. Not until we get the, I'm forgetting what it's called. I think the fade down cloak, but it's the double jump, basically. Alright, we're just gonna save here. Sometimes the speed does not help because you crash into the enemies, but oh well. Oh my god. Okay, so we're just gonna go up here. Here, let's save here. The closer we get, the better. Is there any craw here? Yes. Kill this guy. Because these are the guys that we want. Huh. Wow. Seriously? Wow. I'm about to die. All because of this guy. There we go. Luckily, those float down really slowly, and the reason why you want to kill those guys because they give you a bunch. That guy also gives you a bunch. Oh, wow. I might die. Ugh, I didn't die. But yeah, so they'll give you 3. You know, we're just gonna go back real quick. Heal. Can't mess around. Oh no. That wasn't supposed to happen. This weird. Where am I? Did I skip it? No, here it is right here. Okay, this is what I wanted. Yeah, we're just gonna run through here. There's a lot more craw. The small ones only give you 1, unfortunately. That's why we want the big ones. That one, but luckily we will gain a lot of oh, we're gonna be getting a lot of beads from this. Oh no, no! Come down here. Really? There we go. Oh, wow. That was a lot. 5. And so you need 25 of these. Alright, we're gonna get that guy. Nope, not down there. There we go. There we go. Now there's another one over here on the right side. Oh. There we go. Now we can drop down here. There we go. Got him. Didn't really need to save and quit there, but oh well. Still making good time, less than 5 hours. Now we can just run back to turn these in. Collect a couple more beads on the way. Want to rest there.
That's fine. Fadastama.
Yes, crafting kit expanded. Oh, those crafting kits are so important. So very important. can go up here. Yeah, there's some beads up here that we can grab. Oh, worried about him. Let's see. You know, we're gonna be back to here, so might as well since we have time. We are gonna go all the way up to the top here. And just to de-aggro the guys, we can just run in that room, run out. Let's see. We need to go both ways, so we're gonna run out this way. Let's fight this guy. Not really worried about our health with this crest because we can just demolish most, if not all, enemies. Okay, run out here. Press this button. Oh. Alright. So, this is what we need to get to Sinner's Road. Basically, you hop up here, you head over there to the right, and you'd head to Sinner's Road. But we don't need to do that quite yet. We're not going to be doing that quite yet. Okay, so head down there. Oh no! That would have been bad. Alright, head down here, hit that button. Float over here. Wait, is there more stuff over here? No. We don't need to worry about him, really. Oh. Whoa. There we go. Got that working. So now... hit this. Now these silk eaters right here, these are really good. If you die and you don't think you can make it back, and let's say if we died and we lost 500 and I lost it pretty far away, I can use this and it would gain all my silk back. And you'll gain quite a bit of these, and there's a way that we can kind of farm them. There's a guy who basically every time you come back to him, he'll give them to you, but we're not really gonna need that. Hopefully you're not going to need that. I've never really needed it in my playthroughs, so hopefully you won't either. I'm just going to rest. Okay. Oh my god, I hate these rats. I hate that enemy. Go up here, and now we can grab these. And this is why you want that magnetic brooch, because it really helps so you don't lose beads like right here. So when they fall, they'll just come right back to you, instead of them falling into spikes and you will never get them again. Alright, head up here. Alright. Now, there is a way where we can get to some things, but we can't get there yet because we need the double jump. So we're going to go down here. Here's our guy. Open this door. Ooh. Alright, and now we can go to the left. Alright, now this guy is somebody who we can't really interact with right now, but we will later, because they won't open up until we are basically poisoned. So don't worry, we're going to come back to that guy. Get a rosary string, and then you can go up here, break this. Okay, now, I don't really want to use the one craft metal. I always say keep one craft metal, because there's something that we want a craft metal for. Actually, there's two things. So real quick, let me just check something in my notes, because I don't want us to run out. There's two things we need a craft metal for. But we will have enough craft metal to get everything, so it's not a problem to come back here. But just want to make sure that we will, if we get this, we can get more craft metal later. We got the Deep Docks craft metal. We will get the Blasted Steps craft metal. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be okay to spend this. Okay. So you can use this one craft metal that we have, because I just want to make sure that we'll have two craft metal later. Because there's two items that are very important. They're really, really good that we need the craft metals for. Now these pin pillows, these are basically like bombs. So you can throw these bombs and they will do devastating damage. I just wish they did, not devastating damage, they do damage. I just wish they did more damage. Let's see. Was that everything to do in here? Yes, okay. So we can head down. You don't have to kill this guy or this guy. I just want to dance. That's it. All right. So now we're gonna go back to Belhart. I'm just gonna rest here for a second. Let's talk to you, the shop owner. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the spool fragment from them. Always good to have another one. Alright. Let me just check something in my notes and see. Okay. So we're actually going to go ahead and end this episode here, but we're going to continue on. Just wanted to get some cleanup done before we actually move on. So what we're going to do in the next episode is we're going to go on from Shellwood at that top spot where we warp, and we're going to go on to the next area and actually like get into Act 2. So we should be getting into Act 2 on the next episode. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.